Every step a story, every breath a vow. I walk where the city doesn't know how. The lights are dim, the air is thick. I move like a thought, subtle and slick. I see the noise, I see the lies. I'm moving quiet, I analyze. Nothing escapes the man in the shade. Every choice deliberate, every move made. Silent steps, a life unseen. I roam the night, calm, serene. No applause, no eyes to meet, just the rhythm of my own heartbeat. Electric strings hum my mood, bass and drums in a quiet interlude. I walk alone, but I am free, a man of purpose, silently. Through empty streets, through midnight rain, I carry my past, I carry my pain, but I move forward, steady aware, a gentleman living in the cool night air. Silent steps, a life unseen. I roam the night, calm, serene. No applause, no eyes to meet, just the rhythm of my own heartbeat. Shadows fade, dawn will rise, but I will move unseen wide. Shadows fade, dawn will rise, but I will move unseen wide. Unseen. Unseen. Dim streetlights guide my careful way through alleys where secrets soundingly sway. Every action measured, deliberate, true. I move like a shadow, the city in my view. I watch how the night unfolds, stories untold, in whispers in cold. A life observed but never touched, every step meaningful, never rushed. This is the gentleman's path, quiet and sure. Through smoky nights I walk secure. No one sees me, it all is known. I move in silence, and yet I've gone. Well, one electric guitar hums my tone. Basins rooms guide me alone. I lead my morning, door number 5. A gentle power calling refined. I glide past windows, reflections and tears. Yet every shadow bends when I'm near. A certain presence, felt but unseen. A moving force, precise and true. Sees me, it all is known. I move in silence, and yet I've gone. And night stretches long, I vanish with ease. Moving as he please. The night falls around the jazz, dim and warm. Candlelight catching the hedges of my thoughts. Guitar breeze, bass hum steady, drums brush soft. Every note a companion to my quiet reflection. I hold my drink, contemplate choices and losses. Every struggle handled without display. The world rushes unaware of the calm intensity here. I move with subtle purpose, every motion deliberate. Faces pass, the story's fleeting. I absorb as I navigate side of me. music and shadows carry me deeper. A gentleman fully present, yet unseen. I rise only when the last candle fades. Step lightly into streets that sleep oblivious. No trace left behind, no announcement made, only the soft imprint of quiet resolve. Night retreats, but I remain the man moving in silence, deliberate, discreet, intent. The clock ticks slow, the streets are bare. I walk alone with time to spare. Every lamplight flickers in my eyes. I move through darkness where silence lies. People rush past, chasing their dreams. I move at my own quiet streams. Every choice deliberate, every step my own. I build my kingdom from shadows alone. The long night walk, my secret place through smoky streets. I leave no trace, no one to follow, no one to see. The life I lead in quiet liberty. Guitar hums soft, bass flows low, drums whisper stories only I know. I breathe in the night, exhale restraint, a silent man, deliberate and quaint. Every alley, every street a guide. I move like a ghost with nothing to hide. No need for eyes, no need for praise. I walk my path through midnight. The long night walk, my secret place through smoky streets. I leave no trace, no one to follow, no one to see. The life I lead in quiet liberty. secret place through smoky streets. I leave no trace, no one to follow, no one to see the life I lead in quiet liberty. Dawn breaks slowly, but I remain a lone shadow, free of change. I walk the empty streets, the city of sleep. Every corner holds secrets I keep. The air is thick, the lights unknown. I move like a shadow, steady and slow. Indoors glow with lives I don't touch. I pass unnoticed, it doesn't take much. Every glance I steal, every whisper sound I leave no trace on my silent ground in the night. My silent guide. I move through darkness, nowhere to hide. No one sees, no one knows. I walk in silence where mystery flows. The bass hums steady, the guitar cries, drums whisper like midnight sky. I measure each step, I weigh each breath, the quiet life between life and death. I am the call on the city roads, a man unseen, the hand crows ghost. The night is mine, the streets my stage, a quiet presence, a subtle sage will of night. My silent guide. I move through darkness, nowhere to hide. No one sees, no one knows. I love in silence where mystery flows. The dawn may come, the shadow will fade. Candlelight flickers across polished surfaces. The jazz bar hums, low and inviting. Guitar bends warm, bass flows steady. Drums brush softly, carrying the night. Segment 2, reflection. I sit absorbing life quietly. Choices, decisions, internal battles unspoken. Every breath intentional, every gesture deliberate. I move through shadows, fully aware, fully composed. Segment 3, observation. Faces pass, laughter rises and fades. I notice subtleties unseen by all the night stretches. A companion to thought, I remain fully present, yet entirely discreet. Segment 4, inner deliberation. Struggles handled with quiet intensity. Life navigated with discretion and purpose. Candlelight mirrors the calm within. Every movement aligned with internal precision. Segment 5, departure. The hour ends, I rise, coat draped, footsteps off. Outside, streets empty, world unaware. A gentleman moving in silence, deliberate and tense, leaving only echoes of quiet mastery behind. Footsteps on pavement, soft as a sigh. The city watches, but it doesn't know why. I pass the neon glow, the late night haze. Every glance I steal, every quiet phrase. A man in motion, unseen, unclaimed. Actions deliberate, never named. I take what I need, leave nothing behind. A careful life, a careful mind. I move in silence, I strike without sound. The streets are my kingdom, no one around. I feel every heartbeat, I see every light. I live in the shadows, letting the world pass by. The guitar hums low, like the pulse in my chest. Warm bass and drums guide me west. I'm a man who knows the weight of a choice. I speak with my eyes, I silence my voice. Every night I canvas, every step a line. I trace the city, the dark, the divine. No applause, no fame, no shallow praise, just the rhythm of night, the quiet ways. I move in silence, I strike without sound. The streets are my kingdom, no one around. I feel every heartbeat, I see every light. I live in the shadows, letting the world pass by. I move like a whisper through the midnight air. Every glance, every movement, precise and rare. The city sleeps, yet my mind is awake. Every step I take is a choice I made. The warmth of the guitar, the soft bass line, the drums are subtle, marking time. I carry the night with a quiet hand, a gentleman walking across the land. Night's gentle hand guides me along through empty streets, a private song. No one sees, no one can find the quiet life of a liberated mind. I observe, I learn, I never rush. Every heartbeat measured, every move plush. I leave only shadows, no one to trace. A life of silence, calm and grace. The world moves loud, but I move slow. Every action considered, every feeling in tow. I am the man who walks the night, a silent force, hidden from sight. Night's gentle hand guides me along through empty streets, a private song. No one sees, no one can find the quiet life of a deliberate mind. I disappear into the early light, a man of the night, out of sight. The bar is dim, shadows stretch along the walls, candlelight dances over polished wood and glass, guitar hums warm, analog inviting, drums brush soft, a heartbeat I can feel. Segment 2, reflection. I hold my drink, feeling the weight of unspoken choices, each thought deliberate, every breath measured. Life moves fast outside these walls. Here time bends, slow and deliberate. Segment 3, observation. Patrons laugh, conversations drift and fade. I notice subtleties, gestures, fleeting expressions. The world remains oblivious to the intensity I carry. A quiet gentleman moving through shadows of thought. Segment 4, in a monologue, every struggle handled without display, every victory private, uncelebrated. Candlelight mirrors calm determination, each flicker a silent testament to careful living. Segment 5, departure. The bar empties, shadows stretch longer. I rise softly, coat draped, footsteps light. Outside the city sleeps, unaware of me, a man moving in quiet, intense silence. Every night is a lesson, every step a choice. I move in the quiet, guided by my voice. Though the city hums with noise and light, I navigate softly, embracing the night. Eyes watch, but never truly see the depth of calm, the complexity. make my moves, deliberate control, a story of strength, quietly told. Silent decisions the world doesn't know. I shape my life where the shadows grow. No need for words, my path is clear. I walk in silence without fear. The soulful guitar cuts through the night, warm bass like a heartbeat, steady and right. Drums whisper like rain on the street. I move, I breathe in perfect beat. Life unfolds loud and fast, but I linger, observe, make moments last. A man in control, yet unseen, a lone figure, calm and keen. Silent decisions the world doesn't know. I shape my life where the shadows grow. No need for words, my path is clear. I walk in silence without fear. The city sleeps, I remain awake. A man in the night, leaving no mistake. Amber light spills across the polished bar. Guitar hums, bass hums, drums whisper low. I sit alone, a quiet observer of life, handling my thoughts with careful precision. Patrons chatter, laughter rises and fades. I watch without notice, every glance considered. Life's trials remain behind calm eyes, every decision weighed, every emotion contained. Smoke curls toward the ceiling, slow and deliberate. Notes float through the room like soft reminders. I sip my drink, letting the warmth think of me. Every heartbeat is steady, control rhythm. The night is mine yet fleeting, every shadow bending around my stillness. No gesture wasted, no word unnecessary. A gentleman navigating life without display. As the bar empties, I rise, disappearing quietly. Coat over my arm, footsteps off against the floor. My presence lingers like a subtle echo, a man moving in calm. intense silence.
The city whispers, but I don't respond. I move through darkness, quiet and fun. Every street, every alley I know, I follow a compass only I can show. Eyes watch, but they cannot see the life I lead, deliberate and free. Each step calculated, each move exact. A man in silence, nothing lacks. Silent compass, guide my way through smoky nights where shadows play. No one follows, no one knows the path I take as the night flows. Bass hums low, guitar sings soft, drums whisper gently, guiding a lot. I leave only echoes, nothing to find, a quiet existence, deliberate mind. Every corner tells a story untold. Every shadow bends, every street bold. I am the man moving in stillness and calm, a gentleman walking, a subtle charm. Silent compass, guide my way through smoky nights where shadows play. No one follows, no one knows the path I take as the night flows. The city waits, but I remain, a shadow moving, free of chains. The city hums beyond the bar's door, but inside, shadows dance across dim walls. Guitar tones warm, bass flows low. The night feels heavy, rich with untold thoughts. I cradle my drink, feeling the weight of invisible choices. Each one deliberate, each one shaping the quiet man I am. No applause, no witness, no need for recognition. Just a calm intensity of a life handled discreetly. Candlelight flickers on my face, revealing nothing. Yet I see everything, fleeting expressions, whispered conversations. The rhythm of existence moving past me. I absorb, I calculate, I navigate silently. The bar becomes a world of its own. Every note, every brush of drums guiding my thoughts. I leave no mark, yet every movement is purposeful. A gentleman moving through shadows, controlled, unbroken. The night stretches on, stretching me along its current. And when the last patrons vanish, I follow the same silent path. A man of discretion, a life of quiet intensity, disappearing into darkness without a sound.
I stroll where the street lamps bend. Every corner holds a truth I can't pretend. The night is thick, the air a velvet cloak. I speak in action, not in words I spoke. Eyes watch from windows unaware. Pass like a secret, dissolved in the air. Life unfolds around me, loud and fast. But I linger, observe, let nothing last. I am the midnight gentleman, alone, refined. I move with purpose, leaving no sign. The world can't roar, the city can't spin. I remain still, a calm within. Subtle drums mark the rhythm of my pace. Electric guitar hums in my quiet space. I take the path where silence leads and plan my steps.
like scattered seeds. I am not lost, I am unseen, a moving shadow in a midnight scene. No rush, no chase, just the steady flow. The night is mine, the streets I know. I am the midnight gentleman, alone refined. I move with purpose, leaving no sign. The world can roar, the city can spin. I remain still, a calm within. Night whispers, I answer with grace, a quiet life, a steady pace.
The night pulses under neon light. I move through it, silent tight. Every step a story, every glance a clue. I navigate life the way shadows do. I watch, I wait, I never rush. The city moves loud, but I hush. Electric guitar hums, bass flows deep. Drums whisper secrets I vow to keep. Night's own rhythm guides my way. Through smoky streets I quietly sway. No one sees me, no one knows the quiet strength that grows and grows. Every corner holds a tale untold. I move with purpose to liberate bold. The world roars, but I am still a man in control. I am will. No need for words, no need for fame. I carve my path in shadow flame. The night is mine, the streets my stage. A quiet power, come and save. Night's own rhythm guides my way. Through smoky streets I quietly sway. No one sees me, no one knows the quiet strength that grows and grows. The sun will rise, but I remain a shadow walking calm and sane. watch reflections in the polished wood of the bar. Guitar bends low, bass flows like a gentle tide. Drums brush lightly, almost hesitant. Everything slows, deliberates, driving tender. I think of the choices, small and large, decisions that shape me unseen by anyone. Every thought carries weight, yet no one sees. I sit contained, letting life unfold silently. The candle flickers, casting shadows like whispers. I feel the warmth of quiet intensity. The night stretches, patient and forgiving. I trace its contours in my thoughts. I rise, cold overarm, the world still unaware. No movement wasted, no gesture unmeasured. I carry discretion like armor, refinement like a shield. A gentleman navigating life in the quietest way. My presence lingers, subtle and profound. I walk through the night, deliberate unseen, and leave only whispers of what was. Candlelight dances across amber liquid. Guitar hums low, bass flowing beneath. Drums brush softly, a gentle heartbeat. I sit, a quiet presence, observing all. Segment 2. Contemplation, decisions made in private, struggles handled unseen. Every breath deliberate, every thought measured. Life outside rushes, oblivious to my pace. I move in calm intensity, fully composed. I move in calm intensity, fully composed. Segment 3. Observation, the bartender hums softly, wiping a glass.
Strangers laugh, smoke curls upward in lazy spirals. I absorb everything without intrusion. A gentleman moving quietly, intensely, deliberately. Segment 4. In a monologue, every gesture reflects careful consideration. Every heartbeat aligns with the rhythm of thoughts. Candlelight mirrors my quiet resolve. Each flicker a silent testament to inner discipline. Segment 5. Exit. The bar empties. The night stretches outward. I rise, coat over arm, vanish into streets asleep. A subtle presence felt but unseen. A man moving in deliberate, calm silence. The city fears to tread. Footsteps quiet, every word unsaid. The night hums low, thick with sound. I glide like a ghost, nowhere bound. I watch the lives that flash and fade. I make my moves in the quiet shade. The world is loud, but I am still a man with purpose, iron will. The silent gentleman walking alone through empty streets. I make my own, no eyes to follow, no voice to hear. I move through darkness, calm and clear. Guitar wails softly, bass holds me near. Drums tick gently, I feel them clear. Every choice deliberate, every step true. A life in shadow, yet full view. No one notices the power I hold, the quiet strength, calm and bold. I am the man who walks the night, a shadow moving out of sight. The silent gentleman walking alone through empty streets. I make my own, no eyes to follow, no voice to hear. disappear. A quiet force, no one near.
Bar hums softly, low and mellow. Candlelight flickers on polished surfaces. The throbbing notes warm in the middle. John's brush with gentle precision. I sip slowly, savoring more than whiskey. Taste and choice is measured thought, describe victories. No one sees the calm intensity within, yet every gesture is deliberate, every breath precise. Observation. Observation, patrons past, unaware of my focus. Every glance, every movement, a story I track. The room becomes a theater of subtle rhythms. I move through it like a ghost, folded prison. Sentinel thought, lapsed troubles I carried without display. Decisions handled with steady compose and tension. Candlelight mirrors my deliberate calm. Every flicker reflection of quiet mastery. Departure. When the night ends, I rise softly, cold in hand. Step into empty streets, unseen, unremarked. A gentleman thought, the shadow in motion, carrying the intensity of silence with purpose. settle into a chair where the lamplight barely reaches. The bar around me quite alive, only in subtle tones. Guitar stretches notes like smoke, curling in the air. Drums brush soft, soft as my thoughts. I sip slowly, tasting more than the whiskey, tasting decisions, weighing consequences. Silently, no one sees the internal storms I navigate. No applause for the quiet resilience I hold. Candlelight reflects on polished wood, catching my silhouette. A gentleman unmoving yet fully alive in the night. Every glance, every breath, calculated, intentional. I exist quietly, intensely, purposefully. The world outside roars, but here I am composed, a master of subtlety, moving without display. Patrons chatter and fade, music hums low. I absorb, I reflect, I measure each internal tide. Night ends, I rise gently, cold over my arm, disappearing into streets that know nothing of me. A quiet presence remains unseen but felt, the life of a man who moves in silence. Streetlights shimmer on wet asphalt. I glide through the night without a fall. Every shadow bends as I pass, a gentleman hidden, leaving no glass. I watch lives flicker like a dying flame. I remain unchanged, untouched by fame. The quiet hum of the city, my song. The slow pulse, deliberate, strong. Shadows and steps, I move unseen through smoky nights, calm and serene. No eyes on me, no one to know. I take the long road, soft and slow. The guitar sighs, the bass replies. Drums tick softly like midnight skies. I make my mark in silence profound, a life observed where no one is found. Every decision carved in quiet might, every step guided by inner light. I am the man who moves with grace, a phantom walking, leaving no trace. Shadows and steps, I move unseen through smoky nights, calm and serene. No eyes on me, no one to know. I take the long road, soft and slow. The dawn creeps in, the city awakes, but I have vanished, leaving no stakes.
The fog rolls in, heavy and slow. I walk where only shadows go. Streetlights flicker, the night is mine. Every step deliberate, every move fine. I watch the world from corners unseen, a quiet observer, calm and keen. The city speaks, but I don't reply. I leave no footprints where I pass by. Steps in the fog, I move unseen, a lone man's journey, steady, serene. No one notices, no one knows. The path I walk is the one I chose. Electric guitar hums, bass flows warm. Drums are subtle, guiding through the storm. I take my time, I weigh each choice. A quiet existence, a deliberate voice. Through empty streets, under neon glow, I carve my path, soft and slow. Every night a canvas, every step a line. I walk in silence, everything mine. Steps in the fog, I move unseen, a lone man's journey, steady, serene. No one notices, no one knows the path I walk is the one I chose. Dawn creeps in, shadows is all. I fade into the city, problems unsolved.
Candle flickers, it's flame dancing with my thoughts. I draw in a long breath, feel the smoke coil around the air. Faces drift past, laughter like echoes in a hollow hall. I sit unmoving, letting the warmth of guitar hum wash over me. Every choice I've made tonight, and every one before, way softly in the dim light, like ash falling into a glass. Brush drums whisper secrets, steady and discreet. I let the world rush by, I remain deliberate still. I notice the bartender polishing glasses, the quiet clink. I notice the shadows stretching across the floor. And I know no one sees the weight I carry, a gentleman in thought, moving without sound. Take another sip, let the warmth settle. My eyes trace the candle's reflection in the dark. The night is mine, a companion to my reflection. I leave no trace, yet everything is marked inside. Music swells gently, carrying my calm intensity. Every note aligns with a heartbeat I dare not show. And when the hour passes, I rise discreet, a quiet man leaving the room.
The rain falls softly on empty streets. I hear the rhythm of quiet beats Reflections shimmer in puddles deep. I walk alone where secrets sleep. Every face a story, every glance a lie. I study them all as they pass by. No need to speak, no need to fight. I move like a river, slow and right. Reflections in the rain, I see it all. A silent man standing tall. No applause, no words to say. I walk my life this quiet way. Guitar hums low, bass hums warm, drums whisper softly through midnight storm. I am the calm the storm can't shake, the silent life, every move I make. The city roars, the night conspires, but I move forward, control desires. Every step deliberate, every breath precise. I live my life, paying my own price. Reflections in the rain, I see it all. A silent man standing tall. No applause, no words to say. I walk my life this quiet way. Dawn breaks slowly, rain fades away. I disappear, leaving shadows to stay. I walk where eyes fail to see, through empty streets completely free. The night is thick, the air profound. I move in silence without a sound. The city hums unaware of me. I watch, I listen, I let it be. Each movement measured, each choice discreet. Alive in shadows, quiet and complete. The invisible man moving alone through smoky nights, have my own. No one knows the life I lead as the night flows. Guitar hums warm, bass holds the ground. Drums tick soft, a subtle sound. Every heartbeat a note in my song. I move through night where I belong. No need for eyes, no need for praise. I carve my journey through smoky haze. The streets are mine, the night my friend. I walk in silence until the end.
The invisible man moving alone through smoky nights, a path my own. No one notices, no one knows the life I lead as the night flows. The sun will rise, I disappear. A lone shadow, no one near.
I sit alone where the shadows fall. Candlelight dances on a darkened wall. A glass in hand, thoughts run deep. Secrets I hold, promises I keep. The night is still, the bar hums low. I watch the world in its quiet flow. Every choice weighed, every word unsaid. I move with purpose, quietly led. Candlelight reflections, flickering slow. I am the man no one truly knows. Through silent struggles, through the night, I navigate life without a fight. Guitar hums warm, the bass holds steady. Drums brush soft, the rhythm ready. I breathe in calm, exhale restraint. A life deliberate, never faint. The world is loud, but I remain, observing quietly through joy and pain. No need for show, no need for fame. I sit in shadows untouched by claim. Candlelight reflections, flickering slow. I am the man no one truly knows. Through silent struggles, through the night, I navigate life without a fight.
candle burns low, the night drifts on, a gentleman's journey quietly drawn.
The city hums a distant song. I walk where the forgotten belong. Street lamps glow like memories lost. Every shadow tells a story, every corner the cost. I move through life like a whispered prayer. No one notices, no one cares. I feel the weight of silent storms. I navigate life in unconventional forms. Echoes of the night follow me close. Quiet existence, the world I chose. I act in silence, I speak in deeds. I am the shadow that no one heeds. The bass is low, the guitar is warm. Subtle drums guide me through the storm. Every step intentional, measured, precise. I roll the dice quietly, no need for advice. I leave footprints in unseen sand. I'm a gentleman, not a man in demand. I move with grace, I move with might. A quiet soul in the endless night. Echoes of the night follow me close. A quiet existence, the world I chose. In silence, I speak in deeds. I am the shadow that no one heeds. The streets my kin. I move in silence and I always win.
I sit alone where the light is dim. Candle flames flicker across the polished wood. The bartender hums a soft, familiar tune. Rush drums mark time, as if the night itself listens. My glass catches the reflection of my hands. Every line and wrinkle tells the stories I don't speak. The guitar hums warm, analog, resonant. Each note echoing the choices I made quietly. Patrons laugh in the distance, unaware of the stillness here. I watch, measure, absorb life's victories and losses, all carried without display. I move deliberately, a gentleman hidden in plain sight. The smoke curls, forming shadows that mirror my thoughts. Every breath a decision, every sip a reflection. I leave no footprints in the night, yet my presence lingers, subtle, intense, composed. When the hour wanes and the bar empties, I rise softly, coat draped over my arm. Outside the city sleeps, unaware of the quiet storm I carry. I disappear into the darkness, measured, unannounced.
I move those streets where the night holds tight. Every corner whispers in soft twilight. The city sleeps, but I remain awake. Each step a story, each breath a stay. Windows flicker with lives I don't touch. I glide unseen, it doesn't take much. Every glance, every movement precise. I navigate life without paying the price. Walk in shadows, leave no trace. Through smoky night, I find my place. No eyes follow, no voices hear. I'm moving silent, calm and clear. Bass hum steady, guitar crash warm, drums whisper sorrowfully through midnight storm. Every decision, every choice measured, the quiet life patiently treasured. I am the calm when the city roars, man unseen behind closed doors. No blood
Footsteps soft against the cold pavement. Every night carries a quiet statement. I watch, I wait, I never speak. A silent figure in the city's mystique. Street lights flicker, casting smoky halos. Life rushes past like a fleeting shadow. I move with purpose, never in haste. Every choice considered, nothing to waste. Shadows whisper low, secrets in my stride. I move unseen, with nothing to hide. No eyes follow, no one to see the quiet rhythm that lives in me. Guitar hums warm, bass holds me steady. Drums like a pulse, calm and ready. I navigate light with hands in control. A man of silence, a measured soul. Every street a canvas, every corner a frame. I leave no mark, yet I play the game. The night is mine, the city my stage. A quiet dancer, unseen sage. Shadows whisper low, secrets in my stride. I move unseen, with nothing to hide. No eyes follow, no one to see the quiet rhythm that lives in me. I fade into the night's embrace. A gentleman's journey, quiet grace.
The streets are empty, the night is slow. Every lamp flickers with a golden glow. I move with purpose, no need for sound. A silent story in the city I found. Footsteps echo soft against the cold. I carry secrets, memories untold. Every glance I steal, every shadow I pass, I leave no trace, no footprints in the glass. I move quietly, unseen by the world. A lone man walking, my flag unfurled. No one notices, no one to tell. I walk in silence,
well. The bass hums low, drums barely awake. Guitar sings softly like a heart about to break. I watch the lives that roar and fade, and take my time with every choice I've made. The night is mine, a canvas so wide. I painted shadows, nowhere to hide. No applause, no faces, just the hum of the street. I am the rhythm, the heartbeat discreet. I move quietly, unseen by the world. A lone man walking, my flag unfurled. No one notices, no one to tell. I walk in silence. I know this will. Steps fade into dawn's first light. A man in the shadow disappearing from sight. The strings are mine when the world's asleep. I move like a secret, an advocate. Footsteps soft on the asphalt grave. The quiet rhythm carries me away. I was the last, the brazen bone. I take my time, I never end. The night speaks low, I listen close. Every decision I carefully chose. Midnight confession whispered in the dark.
Drums like whispers, the night to keep. I carry my purpose like a channel flag. A man of silence, unknown by name. No applause, no eyes to me, just the quiet streets beneath my feet. I am a call, the storm, the man, moving in signs according to plan. Midnight confession, whispered in the dark. I'm all I see, leaving no mark. The city home, but I am still the shadow walking without will. The night retreats, I fade away. Long journey until the day.
The city sleeps, but I remain, walking slow through midnight rain. Streetlights flicker, casting soft glow. I move with purpose, deliberate flow. Every shadow bends where I tread, every glance unnoticed, nothing said. I watch the world, its noise, its flame. I take my time, no need for fame. Night's gentle flow guides my way through smoky streets where shadows play. No eyes to follow, no voice to hear. I move in silence, calm and clear.
Guitar sings low, bass holds me near, drums whisper secrets only I hear. Every choice intentional, every step mine. I move like the night, deliberate fine. The world may roll, the city may spin, but I am still letting life sink in. A man in control, unseen and free, walking alone through midnight sea. Night's gentle flow guides my way through smoky street where shadows play. No eyes to follow, no voice to hear. I move in silence, calm and clear. Shadows fade, I vanish quietly, the night obeys. I walk the streets where the night breeze low. Every light a whisper, every shadow I know. The city sleeps but I'm awake, unseen. Silent steps echo where no one has been. Smoke curls through the alleyways I pass, a fleeting ghost, like the memories that last. I watch the world from corners, quiet and still. Decisions made with iron, tempered will. I leave no trace, only whispers in the dark. A moving silhouette, a lone man with a spark. I breathe in silence, I speak in eyes. I move through the night when no one hears my cries. Street lights flicker like the thoughts in my mind. Every heartbeat measured, every step refined. I've learned the art of patience, the power of restraint. In a world of noise, my quiet is my pain. And when a dawn breaks, I vanish like smoke. No one sees the man, only the words he spoke. I am the calm, the storm you can't foresee. A shadow walking alive and free. I leave no trace, only whispers in the dark. A moving silhouette, a lone man with a spark. I breathe in silence,
I speak and I move through the night when no one hears my cries. I am the shadow, the silence, the night. I'm moving purpose out of sight. I sit at the corner of the bar, candlelight painting my thoughts. Every string of the guitar hums a story I cannot tell. The air smells faintly of smoke and varnish. Time slows, the night breathing with me. I reflect on the day, the choice is hidden. Moments where patience was my companion. Silence my alley, every glance I offered, every word I withheld. Measured, considered, deliberate. The bartender hums a tune, a soft brush on drums. It aligns with the rhythm of my pulse. I sense the shadows leaning in, observing, yet I am unshaken, grounded, calm. I let the night carry me through its quiet corridors. No display, no need for recognition. A gentleman navigating internal storms with a presence that whispers without a sound. The music fades, the candle dies down. I rise, coat in hand, leaving softly. The bar keeps its secret, and our mine both disappear into the night together.